Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of the Warhammer 40k mod for OpenXcom Extended. Before we got back into the campaign, I wanted to show off a few new changes that are coming up in the mod, as well as some things that have been recently released in our new version. So yesterday, Bulletin Designer and I released version 017, which added, among new things for the Guard, are this Atracan pattern lasgun. So if you remember, I um, showed off that stalker pattern bolter that we got from rare loot from a mission. So I've been working on adding some lasgun variants of that. I think I've shown this before, but I wanted to show off I've made a couple more that are going to be coming up in the next version, 018. So we have the Atracan pattern, which is kind of like a las carbine, only a bit better. The Voss pattern, which is a submachine gun, kind of las gun. It'll fit on your belt, but it doesn't have a melee attack, so it's more of, it can be used like a pistol, but it could also be used like a carbine. We have the Vostroya, I believe is the way you pronounce that, pattern las gun, which is your almost a long arm, kind of like the las gun, or the long las, but it has a long range snap instead of an aim shot, and it still gets the auto. Also, then there's the Lucius pattern lasgun, which is going to be slower than a normal lasgun, but it can hold hotshot ammo packs, so it can be more powerful, but it's slower. And so all of these will show up in random map blocks, just like the rare bolters and bolt pistols. Also, I've updated the lasgun and las pistol power cells, so they look a bit more like what is seen in the various lore sources, and also differentiates them a bit from the plasma gun power cells. Furthermore, here, I'm going to drop that for now. I've been working on a new mission to add to the rotation. So you'll see this is a new outpost, um, a new outpost map that I've created based on one of Bullet Designer's maps. And this is going to be in the same rotation as you might have come across this hill defense map that I made previously. Well, this one, you're going to be in an outpost that is surrounded on all sides by chaos forces, and you don't get your own craft, so you can't really escape from this mission, but you do get some heavy guardsmen with heavy weapons to help support you, and you'll have much better cover than on the hill defense. So that's what I wanted to show. That's what's in the new version and what's upcoming. And so in the meantime, we can get back to our regularly scheduled campaign. So, end of episode 14, remember we were assaulting a small landed UFO. Turn off my lights, turn on the night lights, or the night vision, and we were getting ready to move our soldiers around through here, through the swamp, while we had a couple waiting on Overwatch. Now, recently, I think Shrek killed this guy, but got hurt in the process, so I'm moving up Poet to heal him, and in the meantime, I can start moving my other troops around the side. So, I'm going to be brave. Oh boy. Yep, that was very brave. Okay, we've got someone over there. I could move up Brosifinius. Do I have someone with grenade launcher ready, though? Grenade launchers, yes. Gearblades ready. Can you just, over there? Yes, found him. There we go. So my spotting worked well. I found the target. I'm gonna move up a white shield next instead of Brosifinius. Brosifinius, you can hide behind a tree. Meanwhile, more white shields move up. Underneath, you can also move up. You're kind of slow in that heavy armor, though. We're gonna I think we might have to give you a longer range weapon. Although, you don't have to move far to help us breach the craft. Dio, we definitely need you on the front. Shrek, you're fine. Bo is waiting there. Brosifinius is waiting. We have our snipers. So let's get you in a good sniping position. Well, if they pass here, Beardy can take some shots. And we'll get Andrew also up into position. With a much better shot there. These white shields. Okay, Bullet Designer is going to join the sniping team. Over here. White shield moving this way. You white shield and you white shield can stay with the sniping team. Teaker, you can go ahead and move up with the crew. Oh, that's my gear pile. I was wondering why there was that big weapon there. Didn't make sense until I realized it's where we dropped from above. This white shield. Add to the crew. Yeah, that sudden grav gun shot out of the darkness really made me jump. Glad it was me and not one of you, my subscribers. That's what I'm here for, to serve. Ooh. How come we can't see them? Come on. Well, medic, you have your job cut out for you. Starving poet. Somewhere off in the darkness. I'm guessing that's because you're just on the edge of this fire. Bo. Just light up that entire area. There we go. Can see 2 new targets. You white shield. Get to starving poet. We have one there and oh, on top of the craft. Sneaky. Oh, and you can tell by the sprite now, so I added a script that changes the color based on what's loaded in the weapon. You don't have hotshot in there, so we're going to have to switch that. Unload that lasgun power cell and get ready to load the hotshot ammo. Same with you, Beardy. So you're going to do the same thing. Get ready for next turn. There's that guy that's bleeding. Bullet Designer, perhaps you can do something? Nope. But you can inspire. Oh man. There's a tree in the way. You can't inspire beyond a tree. Dio can inspire though.
Break them down!
You might have to inspire twice, Dio. Sorry, you uses up all your energy. Thank you, Andrew. Alright, now we hope that there's not much over here. Get Brosifinius to the front. White shield to the front. White shield also to the front. Drenanith, we need you to perform the hull breach. Teaker. Can you use that grenade launcher to light some more terrain on fire over here? Well, can't say I didn't see that coming. That was kind of like the perfect position to... Yeah, this is just going really well. Oh well, more medic training. Can you do a better job, Gearblade? Sure, but you won't light any terrain on fire. Poet, we need you. And I believe that's turn. Yeah, we'll need to get you back to Poet, so time for the Wounded Guardsman relay. Underneath, you're not going to be part of the relay because we need you on the front. In the meantime, my white shields will just keep tossing him back. Just don't throw him on the water or something. Let's get this white shield to go ahead and go through before we continue our relay race. And same with you, Gearblade, you're going to get through to the other side, so we don't have much room. Teaker, you're not going to fire another grenade right now. And there we go, all the way back to Starving Poet. Wonderful relay race. Good job, guys. You did not die despite Teaker's best efforts. We need Shrek. Definitely need Shrek on the front. Dio is going to hide behind this tree and regain the energy. We're going to have our snipers in position. And next turn. Still nothing, so I'm guessing they're all hiding out in the craft. Let's get ready for breach then. So Drenonith is going to power through the hull with his meltagun. We'll have our white shields and Brosiphinius stacked up and ready. They get one more turn to regain some of that energy that I used up in the relay race. But after that, we are going to breach. Gearblade is our backup. Poet, we're definitely going to need you. Keep moving forward. You can go find your gear, which is, I think, around there. Make sure the gear is still there, White Shield. Yep, okay. Go get your gear. Teaker, to the front. Alright, you almost back? No, you probably need another turn. Alright, now Dio. Can start moving forward. Underneath. See, look at that. Beautiful, just drilled right through the hull. White shield. Perfect, a target. I think I'm gonna have Brosifinius go practice some bayonet drill. Or use the flamer. Well, before we use flamer, let's make sure. I think you're the last one, so Brosifinius. Bayonet drills it is. Good job. Only 2 lost. A white shield and me, so nobody important. What? We didn't get any? Aw. Come on, Starving Poet. You should get bravery training from that. Oh well. We got a Graviton gun, which is nice. So the Graviton gun ignores all armor. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it did well enough to kill me. But it's not like one-shot kill on everything. But its ammo is kind of rare and expensive, so that's why we haven't really seen it yet before. Alright, so we get some more cash, which is what we were looking for. We were kind of cash strapped. Sell off all of that. Oh, we need more lasgun power cells. And promotions because, yep, I'm out. Returning to base. Returning to base. Good. So let's get those extra power cells. Oh, first of all, new guardsman. Las gun power cells. Lots of them. We'll need some more hotshot power cells too. Okay. Not base information. I wanted to go to the soldier screen and get me back. Oh, I forgot to up my number. I'll have to do that when I come back. Now, we had been waiting also to see if there was an uptick in the activity in Southern Africa. I also remember I said I wanted to purchase a few more adepts. So let's go ahead and do that. We can purchase 20 adepts. That'll get our research going a little faster. Our servitors are still making the Melta charges. We might have to get more of those at some point in time. And we'll have to expand Fort Dearborn more. Alright. And returning to base. Is that still more activity in Southeast Asia, or is that still from before? Okay, that looks like it's not moving at all. Yeah, neither of those is really moving. I think I can send you back from patrol. Let's check on our research tab. So we're still getting our las cannon, master crafted weapons, craft las cannon, and then we'll move on to the new mission, which I need to get before month's end. I should have plenty of time for that. And keep checking the graphs. Alright, let's get, once I'm back, I'm going to load up the Chimera and send that out to Southeast Asia, and they're just going to hang out there and wait for more missions. Alright, I can stop. Here we go, master crafted weapons. So we can make master crafted bolt pistols, master crafted boulders, mastercrafted shotguns. So the reason that we want mastercrafting, so to compare the mastercrafted bolter to the regular bolter, you'll see that it's a substantial increase in accuracy. So that means, and same with the bolt pistol, so that means these weapons are really nice. Once you get a trained soldier, you can turn these into much longer ranged because that accuracy competes against the heavy drop off from the mod. So we won't be using the bolters, most likely won't be using the bolters. We might, or the bolt pistols will probably go on our commissars. Probably not the shotguns, I haven't really been using them. I believe there is a mastercrafted las gun if we want to use it. So this has really a whole lot more accuracy than the guard las gun. But this takes a lot of corpses, as you'll see. Mastercrafted ammo, not as important, because that's mostly for the bolters. Here, I'll bring it up on the manufacturing menu. So that mastercrafted las gun, we need to get 30 Chaos Trader corpses. So these are the Trader Marines. That's going to be hard to do. Trader Marines are tough, and we're the guard. So we haven't even seen them yet in the mod, so probably won't get many of those. Bolter pistols, this is why we've been saving the cultist corpses, because we can turn them into mastercrafted bolter pistols for our commissars. Bolters take Trader Guardsmen corpses, and the shotguns take Raptor corpses. Now, these shotguns, they're great against cultists because they can take them out just like the Ripper gun does, really quickly. However, not many things will go down fast to a shotgun because of the armor in the mod, so this is really just kill easy things better. So I don't really find that worth the investment in money and using them over, say, a las gun or a longer ranged weapon. So that's why I've just been selling the Raptor corpses. Oh, I also wanted to take a look through my soldiers and see which ones of them are ready for carapace armor. Well, Gearblade will get back to his Sentinel. Bow is almost there. Brosophinius is nearly there. Beardy Dan can go ahead and get carapace. Starving Poet is already there. Andrew Sand, so both of our snipers are ready for carapace armor. Drenoneth's already there. Teaker, not quite. And then the white shields, of course not. Alright, so that was... Let's get 4 sets of carapace armor. It's a little bit expensive, but it'll keep our good soldiers out on the field longer. And less what happens to my soldiers like me. Okay. We have the carapace, so Beardy, congratulations. You are strong enough to put on carapace armor. And who was Andrew Sand? Congratulations. You also get carapace armor. And here we go. More adepts, so we can put more on the mission, and some on the mid-tier requisitions. Good. And also, we have me back. I am now Otto Hartenstein III, with a weak but somewhat accurate soldier. Ooh, good reactions as well. Not bad. I want to try and keep him. Alright, we'll move you up in the list. And White Shield, you go just above our commissars. We'll get training. Put me in training and the White Shield. Alright, and none of our named soldiers are wounded, which is good. That means we can load up the Chimera and go on a long patrol. So, Mongo, Shrek, Gearblade. Gearblade, you go to the front because you are getting back in your Sentinel. We'll take Bro, Bruce Phineas, all of the named soldiers in the base, our 2 commissars, and a selection of white shields. There we go. I'm going to leave 1 back so that I can crew the Valkyrie. Since it requires 2 pilots, I just want to be able to fly patrols for the radar. Speaking of which, I should check, can I make a energy scanner yet? No, I forgot to keep the warp drive from the last mission. So I'm going to write that down in my notes, because I keep forgetting this. Logistics. Keep warp drive from landed craft. Alright, let's load back up our equipment. So we need a bolt pistol, some ammo, bullets, bolter, flamers, just 1 stubber should be fine, a ripper gun, few las pistols, plenty of las guns, and las carbines, with extra ammo, our long lases, melta-guns, grenade launchers, the heavy bolter, missile launchers. Let's bring the frags because we're dealing with cultists. We need the chain swords. We don't need crack grenades for this patrol, so just frags. A few smokes. The meltas we don't need, and the motion scanners. There we go. We will send the Chimera out on their patrol. And now we just have to keep checking the graphs for activity. Huh. There's an uptick in activity in South America. Good thing we checked the graphs, because we have this Valkyrie ready to go. Might have just been flying through because I'm still not seeing any increased activity in either region. Oh well, it's not like this fuel costs us anything. Yeah, that's nothing. You guys can return from patrol. Aha! We have a craft. Very high, or large, very high, moving east. So that looks like they could be moving out this way. We might have an early mission for our Chimera. I wouldn't send my Valkyrie with the other team because that's probably too small to take on a large UFO. Let's see, where did they go? They're definitely in Southeast Asia somewhere. We can send out the Valkyrie drop transport as a second radar because it doesn't require pilots. Come on, guys. Alright, you're gonna fly out that way. You're gonna try and take the north route. Maybe I haven't checked the Japanese islands. Might have completely missed that. However, there is a small uptick in South America again. So let's try that patrol one more time. Nothing. We just detected 2 medium UFOs. This one's moving northeast. This one's also moving northeast. It's strange, we have multiple contacts. 3 medium UFOs. Ooh, this is interesting. Very interesting. We might this might be my favorite mission to deal with in this mod, because this means 3 landed medium UFOs, most likely. And that means lots of cash if we can complete all of them. So I'm going to redirect, and we're going to have a try-hard mission with my secondary team. Alright, so I know I'm going a little long on the time, but I want to make sure that I get at least 1 or 2 of these. In fact, I'm going to send my drop transport. No, I probably will only be able to get 2, because there's this Valkyrie that has to come all the way across and then go back and come back for a mission, and the Chimera would take days to get back. So let's see if we can get 2 of them. I was going to send my drop transport back, because then once my troops would get back, I could send them out again. But again, they wouldn't be home fast enough. Chimera, head this way. Try and track that craft. Drop transport north. We've lost tracking on one of the UFOs. Aha! We have a landing. Chimera, better drive across that desert fast. And we have our second landing. There we go. Missions are on. Now it's a race between Team 1 and Team 2. Unfortunately, we've gone 5 minutes over my time, so I'm going to leave it on this cliffhanger. I could consider shooting down one of them, but I don't think these pilots are good enough to take on a medium UFO. So, with that, I am going to save the game, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers!